Hello again, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another beer review on Cheer Beers. My name is Travis as always, and on this review we're looking at a beer that is local to me. It's brewed at Elevator Brewery in Columbus. They're the ones that did the Ghost Scorpion, the really spicy beer that I reviewed a while back, sometime last year. Go check that review out if you haven't seen it. It's pretty nuts. This is their Wicked Goat. It's an IPA aged for 9 months in whiskey barrels. It's double dry hopped, comes in at 7.6 ABV. I've had another beer called Horny Goat. It's their porter aged in whiskey barrels. I thought that one was pretty good. Not sure if an IPA aged is gonna be just as good as that, but let's go ahead and get into the Wicked Goat. And start out the aroma. You can tell this has been aged and really lost a lot of the aroma that you kind of want in IPAs. I was kind of expecting that, being aged for 9 months. I figured the aroma was going to be almost gone. You're really actually just getting a lot of sweetness from the aroma. You can tell there's some caramel malt in there, and then maybe a little bit of sweetness from those bourbon barrels. Yeah, the bourbon is very mild in the smell, and you're just getting more of just a big malt characteristic. The hops are hardly there, if any, at all in the smell. Here we go with a taste of Wicked Goat. Cheers. It has this almost like flower-like taste. I don't even want to say floral. I mean, it tastes like straight flowers, and not in like a hop kind of way. I don't know. It's a very, very weird beer. It even kind of it's almost like it kind of tastes like a juice actually, with a very flower-like taste that I must be getting from the hops of being aged for that long. The bourbon's really not there, unless it's providing that taste. It's just a weird mix. It's kind of all over the place, really. Yeah, it's just this candy-like sweetness along with this like dandelion taste almost. And it's just kind of odd, I guess. This is not what I was expecting at all. I maybe thought it was going to just be a subdued IPA with a bourbon taste, but let me sip on this one for a little bit longer and try to figure it out, and I'll come back with my final thoughts, my rating on Elevator Brewery's Wicked Goat. And back here with my final thoughts, my rating on Wicked Goat, barrel-aged IPA from Elevator Brewery in Columbus, Ohio. And really this one is just a muddy mess. It's not doing a lot for me, actually. I'm getting the bitterness as I'm drinking it, obviously from the hops, but they really have faded in the taste and in the smell, obviously. From that aging, I really don't know if the aging actually benefited the beer or just made it a lot worse. I'm hardly getting into any of the bourbon, too, so I just don't get this beer, I guess you would say. I was kind of excited to pick it up. An IPA aged in whiskey barrels sounded interesting, but it really doesn't follow through in a good way to, make a beer like this, I guess you would say. There's not a lot of bourbon to make up for what fell apart from the IPA being aged for that long. It's just not really good. I'm gonna have to give the Wicked Goat a 4 out of 10. This is probably not one I would recommend to anyone. It sounds interesting, but it's not, I guess you would say. If you're at somewhere and they have a single bottle, maybe pick one bottle up to check it out. I think the 4-pack's pretty cheap too, maybe $9.99 or something like that. That's not bad. But it's definitely not what I wanted it to be. It's just, I don't know, it just seems very lacking and just kind of messy overall. Nothing too special in the beer. So if you've had this one, let me know. Leave me a comment. Don't forget to check out the Ghost Scorpion review that I posted last year. And until next time, cheers.